Hi guys. Okay, so I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna post this on TikTok. I'm just using TikTok for the filter option that I'm gonna use. So it is gonna be up on YouTube, obviously. So I want to talk about how I do my past life readings. So to start with, I have to explain like some of my UPG about how I view things as far as like how existence works, or the way that I do it is not going to make sense. So, for starters, hold on. Okay, so for starters, people say time isn't linear. This is the best visual representation of what that means to me that I have ever found. So, um, if you look at like all of these, they're waves, right? So if you think of time more like an ocean than a line, like all of these are like different moments of different lifetimes of the person that's in the middle. Okay, so now we have to understand that like while it looks like this, there is a connection between the one in the middle and all of the other ones. So hold on. So now, if you think about this, right? So there is an energy cord that connects you with all of your other selves, all of the other lifetimes, all the other points in existence, right? So this massive web is you. It is your consciousness spread out to all of these other directions. And so, like, there is a connection there, no matter what point in time or what point in existence um, that it is at, there is a connection to it. So, this is important. So, this is what I do, right? I'm going to make this a little smaller. So, when I do past life readings, I say past life readings because even though that's not how I see time, um, it's just what everybody calls them. So it's what people would know that I'm talking about when I say it. The um, some people would say like accessing like the Akashic records, like stuff like that. You can view it in different ways, but ultimately it's the same thing. But like this is just the way that I understand it, the way that I can like visualize and understand it. So what I do is essentially this person that's in the middle there. Um, that would be the person that I am talking to, that I am tapping into to tap into that energy web. And so I tap into them and like I'll look at their energy. Obviously, this is clairvoyance, okay? I'll look at their energy and then I sort of like there's layers kind of to someone's energy, right? So like if you think bubble around them, like as you go through those layers visually, you can find that cord. And so I will essentially project um my vision into that pathway. And so if you think about it like it almost looks like a tube of water, sort of, that's probably like this big. Um, now, there's like three different ways I do past life readings. One, I only really do for myself, and that's using music to trigger past life memories. I don't really do that for other people. Uh, the other one would be, or second one would be like having someone's deities show me what they want me to see. And and then the last one would be what I call it manually. So I'm going to show you what I see, close to what I see whenever I do this. Hold on. Okay, so it's very hard to find something that looks like what I see. This is the closest that I get. Now, I'm not like projecting into someone, like, like astral projecting into someone. because if you were to tap into their stream completely like that, that would probably not go well. Okay, so don't do that. But what I'm doing is, I am looking into this, what looks sort of like a tube, right? But if you think about it like that would be sideways to me, kind of. I'm looking in, and so, like, imagine that there is a window, right? I guess I could do this. Might make more sense, right? Imagine that there's a window, but I'm looking in, right? And so I am seeing stuff kind of like this. And I'm able to sort of like swipe along kind of the where I'm viewing, basically. um I don't have a map, so I have no idea where or when I am connecting to. I'm just at the mercy of the web, basically. Because the concept that like something is closer or further away is our frame of reference for understanding these things is this big in relation to how it actually is, because human brain just cannot fathom all of this. Okay, so the best we got is AI. Nobody give me shit, I don't want to hear it. You draw this. You draw what's inside my head, what I've seen. Didn't think so. Anyway, so the I'm seeing like all of the it kind of looks like this a little bit, right? It's chaos. It's complete chaos. And whenever I'm swiping through, like, I generally try to find something that's solid is the wrong word, but something that is a little clearer. And hold on. These bubbles, that's kind of what I'm looking for, right? And I will find moments like that, and like that's what I'll grab onto and I'll watch it. And sometimes I can like rewind, and sometimes I can fast forward a little bit. But because it's like this moment that's encapsulated, basically, like I can't like fast forward and speed, like rewind, fast forward like whole lifetimes. That's not how it works. So I don't know if anybody else can like legitimately do that, but like it just doesn't work that way. Like I can find some other connection points sometimes, but like it's it's a lot more chaotic than that. So anyways, I'll find these like little bubble moments to like grab onto, and then I kind of watch and relay what I'm seeing. Um Now another really cool point. Hold on. Another really cool point, okay? I have done thousands of these readings, okay? So I will say this is my UPG. Maybe not everybody experiences this, but I've seen it a lot. Not every single one of these lives that you connect to is on Earth. In fact, there are a lot of them that aren't. And so if you see like I wish I could you see these here, right? These are Earth. And then you've got these up here that are other places, like all of these other places. And because I was saying earlier, like that, like close up and further away, like this visual, it kind of helps in understanding it to a degree, but like it's just not, it's really really hard to put into words. So anyways, that's how I do that. If you have questions, let me know. If this made it on TikTok, I don't know, like this shit or something. Anyways, yeah. So I hope it was interesting, helpful. If you have questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.